Okay, I will see if I can show you what the problem was on mine. So it was this seal, hybrid seal, on the motor diverter valve. So let's see. So if you get your dishwasher out, and you tip it on its side, and you take the plastic tray off. Let me just do it this way then. So there's the metal tray, sorry, and there's two screws that hold it in place, T15s. So you take that off, and then underneath here, this is the actual valve itself, this thing here. And if you see the dirty marks in here, if yours are the same as that, then yours is leaking the same as mine. So here we go. So what do I do? What do I show you next? I'm just trying to think. So you might as well have a picture of the dishwasher, just so that we all know we're talking about the same thing. Another picture of the dishwasher. Alright, just in case. So at least you know it looks the same as yours. Okay, so when I was working on it, on its side, the door with the springs kept trying to close, so a stool went on top to hold it down, and then a rag went under the door, just here. That's not very successful, is it? Okay, so let me see. I'll just try and show you what has to come off. So yeah, so if that's the case, then you are going to be wanting to remove all of these plastic pieces in the dishwasher, which spray the water onto all your dishes. So this one at the top has got a clip on it, a bit like that. And I think the rest of it's quite obvious, but I am just going to show you this, so you know this little piece at the bottom, which all the pipes go onto, which is the actual valve. That is a bit difficult because you won't see the little clip. So there's a little clip around the back just here of the pipe, and then that enables you to turn it, and it comes out like so. So the seal that's causing the problem is this little rubber seal here. This picture is good enough. And the seal's under quite a lot of pressure, really, because when you get it all in pieces, you'll see that the shaft, this shaft here, plastic shaft, that goes straight through that seal. And what is attached onto it is this little plastic piece. And the plastic piece has loads of movement. You can see there's quite a big gap on this side, and there's no gap here, and that's because that can wobble all over the place, and when it moves around, it puts strain on that seal. So try to get that on there. So what I did is I hooked out this little metal spring, which is what compresses the rubber onto the plastic shaft to stop it from leaking, and I took that out. Okay, and these are how I went about fixing it. So it's not a very good picture, it wasn't in focus, but the silver ring we got rid of, and I replaced it with these two other rings. So the one on the left is a tiny bit smaller, as you can see, and the one on the right is a tiny bit bigger. Okay, now let's see if I can show you the other thing. So the other thing is, the one on the left, the smaller one, is much the same thickness as the metal ring, which you're going to get rid of, and the one on the right is just a tiny bit fatter, like that. So if you go off on a journey looking for seals, this will give you some idea what you're looking for. So you basically put the seals in. So you put the small one in where the metal one was, and then you put the other one in the hole afterwards. So the small one replaces the metal one, and then the bigger ring goes in this slot you can see here, and that means that the shaft is stabilized, so it can't move around as much. So I can show you this. So once both springs are in, you will see that it's starting to distort because it's pushing the rubber into the centre. And so when you put the shaft in, it's got a nice tight fit. Well, not really tight fit, but just a little bit, just enough so that it won't be leaking water. So on mine, this rubber seal that goes on this little part had perished and was split. So you're going to need a seal for that as well if yours does the same. And the seal I had was a bit too thin, so I went round and round with something like 10 different layers of PTFE tape, and then you put the seal on top, and then that pushes the seal out, so it has a snug fit, because if that's not there, you'll see that it will just be pumping the water around in the dishwasher and not up the pipes. So I shall just have a quick look, and I reckon that's all you need to know. So yeah, that's how I fixed it without having to buy any parts at all. So there we go. Good luck. Cheers and bye.